As a life and business coach, I was expecting that whole 2020 hindsight, 2020 vision thing to, be a thing that would be really fun. But as we all know, 2020 was a less than perfect year. It was downright unbearable at times. And for many of us, it's just one that we would like to put in the rearview mirror forever. But as I get ready to set some goals that I can tackle in 2021, I thought it would be nice to jot down the 20 unexpected things that I have learned during the 2020 pandemic lockdown. And just for giggles, I thought I would share them with you. I don't have to have a Facebook group to build a powerhouse community experience. Animal Crossing is legit therapeutic. It turns out that I love virtual speaking gigs, maybe even a little more than I love in-person speaking gigs. I never would have guessed that. Sadly, technology has advanced so quickly that the DSLR camera that I bought for YouTube videos has been lapped by my new iPhone already. That went really, really fast. I am 10 times more productive with Sunsama, but you have to remember to open Sunsama every day for that to work. It turns out that I don't actually need a ton of time to create a service and get it off the ground and up and running. I can do that really, really quickly, and I proved that this year. But I also learned that I need to be very careful when I name things. So for example, when I named my event that was going to be in person in LA in January of last year, I named it No Matter What, and then, the pandemic said no, and you can't postpone or cancel an event that you named No Matter What. Yeah, be careful. Also, when we're talking about naming things, when I'm completely stumped and I have no idea what I'm going to name my new membership, I should just, look at my coffee mug. This was seriously on my desk the whole time. Oh, and speaking of coffee, while it's totally pretentious and super hipster to be using pour over coffee, it's totally worth it. The number of boxes that we can collect from Amazon deliveries is staggering. Sadly, we've all learned what happens to me when I can't get a haircut very often. Final Cut Pro is not nearly as scary as I thought it would be. I am calmer and more productive all day if I don't start my day with Joe and Mika. Sorry, Morning Joe. The Tovala little oven thing, if you guys haven't heard of it, this thing has changed our life. I didn't expect it to, but Meredith was right. Never underestimate the importance of a brilliant thought partner, especially one who will challenge you every time you have a, half-assed thought. She's essential to my success in 2020. The Peloton is no joke, but I'm determined to get better at it. But yeah, that thing is no joke. I do my best work when I approach things as an experiment instead of looking for a perfect strategy. And I already knew that, but I need to remember that in 2021. Not all coaching calls have to be at least an hour. In fact, my 15-minute session in the Make It Happen community is by far my most popular session. I also learned that there is a limit to the number of Netflix things that I can binge before I lose my mind. And number 20, I really did marry the right person. I am so lucky that I have spent this locked down quarantine here in LA in this tiny apartment with my one and only Meredith. And even after 10 months of being locked in this apartment together, we're more in love than ever. I know. It's gross. Deal with it. Phew. Okay, so that was fun and silly and ridiculous, but you know what? Sometimes it's gotta be. I would love to hear from you. What about you? Have you learned any unexpected things in the course of this year? I would love to hear about it and how you're going to take that with you into 2021. So leave a comment below, watch a couple more of my videos, and let me know how I can support you. We impatiently ambitious people have to make the most out of 2021. This is our year, so let's make it happen.